Hi, Ryan Hoover with Weichert Realtors, the 515 agency. Today I'd like to talk about inspection. In every purchase agreement that we work with, there is an inspection contingency, which means that every buyer has the opportunity to inspect. Now, there's a couple different ways we can do that inside the purchase agreement. There's three different options that a buyer can choose on how to handle the inspection and how to implement it into the purchase agreement. The first way is that we implement the opportunity to inspect, which means that once we have a purchase agreement signed by both buyers and sellers, we have a certain amount of days to complete the inspection and ask to have any issues that we find remedied by the seller. This turns into another mini negotiation. Um, the seller can grant your wishes and say, yes, I'll fix all the things you're asking for. The seller can say, no, we're not going to fix those things. Or they can say, we'll fix some of those things, maybe not all of those things, but you have the opportunity to negotiate back and forth. If for some reason you can't come to an agreement, that contingency stands and the buyer can actually get out of the contract. All right, but that inspection contingency and the inspection protects you as the buyer. The second way to do it is actually waive the inspection, which means that we've walked through the house, we're offering on the house, we are 100% comfortable with the state of the house and that there's no issues that are going to be an issue for us with the home purchase. This can be a little bit more attractive to a seller, but it also can put more liability on that buyer if they decide not to complete an inspection and move forward with the purchase, but it is an option. The third way to do this is kind of a hybrid. It's called as is. And this option can be used a lot in competitive offer situations. It can be a really good option. What this option is that we're going to offer on the property, and we're gonna state that we're going to take the property as is. Now we still have the opportunity to inspect. However, if we find any issues on the inspection, we're stating to the seller that we will not be asking for any of those issues to be remedied because we're buying it as is. However, this contingency is really good because it protects the buyer that if there's anything detrimental that you find in that inspection, let's say it's a foundation issue, a roof issue, or any other big ticket items, you still have the opportunity to get out of the contract with that contingency. But it's a nice way in a competitive offer to basically say, hey, we're going to buy it as is, as long as there's no really big issues that are going to stop us from purchasing this. So those are three really good options. I would say every option or every situation is a little bit different. So when you're drawing up a purchase agreement, when you're offering on a property, discuss with your real estate representative, your real estate agent, on what they think is the best way, and make sure together you decide which direction to go. Have a great day.